a solid enough performance. Are you happy with the point?
Yeah, because it's one more than we normally get away from home. I thought first half we were a much better team. Just similar to the first half last week, really. It's just we got into really good areas without a little bit more quality is all we needed. Make the keeper work. Although saying that, I think Gav's I've been told he's had an unbelievable chance that just didn't drop for him, which sort of summed us in front of goal. So I thought we moved the ball well. They had to change their shape because they couldn't cope with us. And it was just that last 20 yards of the pitch that we couldn't quite find the cross. Again, like I said, similar to last week where we did in the second half. So it shows you we can get into those areas, and we've shown the two sides to us when we can find that end product. And today we didn't quite. But I thought we were in control for most of the game. The second half got a bit scrappy. But I didn't really feel that threatened at any real point. And then towards the end, I thought if there was only one team going to score, it was going to be us. So I think we've had 2 away games. Against Leyton Orient, we looked comfortable for 70 minutes until the referee got involved. I thought we looked comfortable today, so I think that's a positive sign.
I mean, defensively, you looked solid enough. Didn't really look like conceding.
No, like I said, I felt. Probably disagree with me because you can probably hear me most of the time, but I felt like we were in control without. We weren't ripping them open or anything like that, and it's difficult because it is blowing a gale. You can see that by the ball holding up and things. But I thought first half kept the ball, repeating myself, but we did move it really, really well, and I thought we deserved. It probably was a 0-0 game. Maybe we just. I think we definitely shaded it.
I mean, midfield, you must have been pleased. I mean, Ryan Broom, I thought he was man of the match in that midfield.
I thought Broomy was excellent. I thought Jake Doyle's was excellent. Obviously, Sheafy looked really bright, but he just seems to constantly shake this hamstring thing. So he's not pulled it, but it's not quite right. So we had to take him off because he came out the second half and he didn't affect the game the way he was in the first half. But he shows you what he's about. He gets into good pockets. He can beat a man. He can slip people in. So it's. You've still got Chris Clements to come in, still got Conor Thomas to come in, you've still got Rowan Ince as well. So there's healthy competition for places.
George Lloyd bright again when he came on?
I thought Lloyd changed the game. If it was going away from us at any sort of point, they were maybe momentum was slightly swung with them, and I thought he came in and affected it and wrestled the momentum back. So he is what he is, Lloyd. He gives you energy. He's a strong little lad, and he's game, and he is always a goal threat as well.
Is he pushing for a start?
Yeah, he's obviously we were disappointed when he got injured, when he did, missing 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, well, the fact that he's on the bench and he was first on tells you that yes.
I mean, as you say, away from home it has been difficult. Is that the sort of performance you want away from home? The sort of resilience and the sort of solidity that you've been looking for?
I've just said to the players, I've talked a lot this week about hard work, running, blood, guts. Yes, I want us to play, but I've just said to them, do I have to remind you every day during the week to get a clean sheet? It should be a fundamental. You should want to run more and compete more than your opposition number. It doesn't always work, but it gives you a good chance because you can't always score, particularly if you concede it too many times recently. And we're not saying we found the answer because we've drawn but we haven't scored. But you can't be having to score 2 goals every away game to try and get a point. So it's a start. Hopefully it's not a false dawn. And we'll be looking to kick on from here.
I mean, with the forward thing, as you say, didn't really get anything going in the final third. Is that something you might be able to look at between now and the window?
As regards bringing people in? No, I've got centre forwards. Otherwise you're just collecting people. We scored 4 goals last week, so we got into really good areas. And like I said, missed a couple of good chances as well. So no, I'm not actively looking there.
Are you looking anywhere?
Unless anything comes up, we're not searching. We are looking, obviously, but we're not. Right, we need to get a position in. We haven't got that. I'm happy with what we've got. I think, like you said, the 6 or 7 what you would consider first team players missing today. And I think that's still a decent 11 that was on the pitch. So yes, we need to create a little bit more. But I think it wasn't creating it. I think it was just final ball or roll it into someone's feet or just taking that little bit of a chance. But something to work on.
Does having 6 or 7 out make that even better? Because you think, blimey, I've still got some good players to add to this group.
But I think, at fear of repeating myself, I think the squad is better now than when I first came in, without a shadow of a doubt. I think you look at it, yes, we've got a few young lads on the bench today, but we've got 6 or 7 out. So they train with us every day, the young ones, and it'd be good for their development as well, watching, seeing how it's different, because it's not always academy football, but looking back at the people you've got, Will Boyle might not walk straight back in the team now because Jacob Greaves has come in and been excellent for 2 games. Rowan Ince, you'd probably have him down as a nailed-on starter. If they keep performing like that, he won't get back in the team, which is what I want. I want competition with play. I don't want people to go, well, he'll play again, no matter whether he's good, bad or indifferent. That's healthy.
Carlisle on Tuesday. Any chance of Clements and I being back, and what about Sheaf's prospects?
Well, it's too early to tell with Sheafy. Clem was ill. Alex was ill as well, but we took him off last week with a groin. So he might be well, but his groin might not be good enough. I don't know. So obviously we travelled up yesterday, so he reported Thursday ill. So we've not really assessed his groin or anything. Hopefully they can come into the group. But yeah.